Before Abraham Lincoln rose to lead a divided nation, there was James Buchanan, the man history calls the last president of peace. Was he a victim of fate or the president who failed to stop America's greatest crisis? James Buchanan was born in 1791 in Pennsylvania, one of 11 children. A brilliant student and skilled lawyer, he quickly climbed the ranks of early American politics. Buchanan served in the U.S. House as Secretary of State and even as Ambassador to the United Kingdom. He was one of the most experienced men ever to become president, but experience doesn't always equal success. When Buchanan took office in 1857, America was already tearing apart, North against South, freedom against slavery. From the moment he entered office, Buchanan faced chaos and division. The nation was split over slavery's expansion into new territories instead of calming tensions. Buchanan supported the Supreme Court's Dred Scott decision. That ruling denied citizenship to Black Americans, and it inflamed national outrage. His goal was to preserve the Union by appeasing the South, but his neutrality was seen as weakness. As the country's moral compass wavered, Buchanan stood still, believing compromise could stop the storm. But compromise failed, the divisions deepened, and history was closing in fast. As Abraham Lincoln's name began to rise, Southern states threatened to secede. Buchanan warned. Secession was illegal, but claimed he had no power to stop it. It was the ultimate contradiction. By late 1860, the first domino fell. South Carolina seceded from the Union. Then 6 more states followed, one after another. The Union was collapsing before Buchanan's eyes. The president pleaded for peace, but his words carried no force. On March 4, 1861, Buchanan handed power to Abraham Lincoln. He told Lincoln, "If you are as happy entering the presidency as I am leaving it, you are a very happy man indeed." After leaving office, Buchanan retired to his Pennsylvania estate, Wheatland. As the Civil War tore the nation apart, he watched in silence. Heartbroken, he later wrote that history would prove him right, but history didn't agree. Historians often rank Buchanan among America's worst presidents, not for corruption, but for inaction. Still, there's tragedy in his story. A man of peace, trapped in a war he couldn't prevent. A leader with experience, but no timing. A president standing at the edge of America's darkest hour. James Buchanan's presidency reminds us that leadership isn't just about knowledge. It's about courage, conviction, and action. When a nation trembles, silence becomes surrender. History may judge him harshly, but his story endures. A warning of what happens when the moment demands strength and a leader hesitates. This was the rise and fall of James Buchanan, the man who watched America break apart. If you found this president interesting or learned something new, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Check out the other US presidents on the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.